BMW just launched a brand new luxury SUV, the X5. Now we know this brand, it's been around since 1999 and this is the 5th generation, but there's some big changes. And I don't mean just on the exterior. And yes, it looks completely different, an all new design. It's very polarizing. Posted some pictures on Instagram when it first came out. Some people loved it, some people didn't. But one thing is for sure, they're offering something that a lot of the other brands aren't. Multiple drivetrains. But in addition to that, they've got some brand new technologies. Let's start off with the front of this car. It is all new as far as the front end. This is the diesel, which I wish we offered here in the US, but it is not available in the US. I did ask about that and the answer was they didn't want to address it. That's kind of sad. One of the things we are going to see though that is very unique and extremely polarizing are these two X's. Which, is it an X or is it an O? Do you like it or not? You'll have to put that in the comments below. Personally, not the biggest fan of the X's. I always wonder where the third X is. And I'm guessing, and this is my personal opinion, that maybe we'll have a mid-cycle refresh and we'll go back to a headlight design that maybe is less polarizing. But BMW has done that before with the front grille. So underneath the hood, there's a lot of different choices. You're going to have the option of diesel for not US. Of course, I have to keep repeating that, but you can get gasoline, which will be the first ones available. You can get hybrid, you can get plug-in hybrid, you can get all electric. It has huge range now. We're looking at like 435 miles of range. In addition to that, it has fast charging. So you're gonna get that Tesla fast charger. Consumers want that. They want to have that longer range. And if you want to go with just the plug-in hybrid, you're going to look at about 40 miles of range before it goes on to the gas, which is great if you're sitting through drive-thrus, waiting for your kids to come out of the soccer game or whatever. In the future, we're going to be seeing hydrogen. Hydrogen is something that we don't have a time on this coming in, but this hydrogen that you're seeing in this vehicle will be used to power the battery-powered vehicles. We don't have infrastructure for that yet, so we're going to be seeing that. California right now is the only one that has it, but we have seen hydrogen before, and they're already working with a company to start building out the infrastructure much like that of electric. You'll see this in big cities first, and then you'll see it in the smaller cities. But in the meantime, some of the changes, besides we're seeing all 5 trim levels here, we're seeing gas and hybrid and plug-in. This gives you options, and this is what consumers want. BMW is doing that, where their competitors like Mercedes-Benz and Audi and Genesis and other brands aren't doing that, not even Volvo. They're saying, well, we'll do hybrid or we'll do gas, or we'll do, gas, hybrid, and maybe only electric. So you're seeing all these weird mixes, but it's smart for BMW to make them all. And they're being made here in South Carolina, so that's US jobs. This is the largest factory for BMW, and they make all the SUVs here. Well, almost all of them. They're going to be making all of them here eventually, and that's tons of jobs. You got a Michelin plant here, so everything's becoming consolidated. Lindsey Graham was here, whether you like him or not. He was part of helping BMW build out here and be the largest employer for the whole state. So that's a positive. So on the side of this vehicle, you're looking at 22-inch aluminum alloy wheels. This is the M package. You're going to have that M logo right here in the middle. Blue brakes. Again, you get all those cool options that you've always liked on BMW. None of that is changing, so you got a lot of personalization. You've also got the side mirrors with the integrated turn signal and all the cameras, lots of cameras. There are 4 supercomputers on this car. That's a lot of technology. But I want to show you inside this car because although the outside looks cool, the handle to go inside, that's pretty awesome as well. You just pull on it, that's it. That's neat. It's a whole new little hook and it is illuminated as well. We're inside the car and we're not going to get to test drive it today. This is a first look, so you're going to get all the details you need. Of course, that'll also be in the article that goes with this. First thing you're going to notice, can't miss it, they're calling it Nuo Classe or something. I don't speak any language other than English and sarcasm, but this is interesting. Flat top and bottom. We're seeing that on the Lincoln Nautilus. Oh, I'd say the first time I saw it would probably be the Ford GT, but you're doing this so you can see the full, all-new panoramic dash. This is huge. This is all part of the new technology. It's AI powered, so you can say, hey BMW, and we don't have that. Oh, there she is. Where am I? It's thinking. But this is all pre-production stuff. This is like literally the first ones anyone's seeing. So that little guy right there in the middle, he's my little AI guy, and he's going to be the one answering your questions. So the idea is to make this connected, something you're comfortable with. We're all using AI, whether you like it or not. Everyone's using ChatGPT and Grok and all that, so this is going to be that same type of personality. Huge 18-inch screen. It's at an angle. You're going to have a screen for the passenger as well. All new materials inside. These are all recycled materials. Beautiful seating surfaces with real leather. I mean, everything about this car is similar yet different. One thing I like they've got throughout the car is this is your wireless charging. So you take your phone, boom, that's charging. And it's also got the same connections in the back. So if you're in the second row, you're not being penalized. You have those same charge ports. I'll show that to you in a second. You've got USB-C charging, these beautiful crystal details. Really like this. This is your shifter. Again, this triangle, press this, Beautiful glove box inside, tons of places to charge, because that's what we all want. ABC, always be charging. But the steering wheel is nice. The details are here are nice. You got top safety, all included. And of course, even the crystal that's on this particular car. This is a diesel. I know I want diesel, but we're not going to see it here. Now, how do you open the door? It's one of the things I said, like, how do I get out? That is the door handle right there. And that takes a moment to figure out, but once you do, like any car, you get pretty comfortable with it. Lots of technology, full glass panoramic roof. It is like 95 degrees here today in South Carolina. We're at the plant, but this gigantic roof, you can close it or you have it open. Let me show you the second row because there's some cool stuff there too. Throughout the vehicle, there's Bowers and Wilkins audio, premium, top of the line, but this is something you're not seeing in any other car. And I guarantee you, the Chinese, they're gonna copy this when they see it. This is an attachment point for you to put your phone, whether you want your phone vertical, horizontal. This is perfect for second row people, whether they're kids or they're adults. We're always on our phones. You've got climate control here, more charge ports, and another place to charge your phone here. That is genius. And they're really thinking about who's using this car. So I love some of the technologies, tons of places for storage, also in the doors, and this beautiful armrest has pillows, as it does for the second row, so I can take a nap because it is hot outside. One thing that's also improved is the seating surfaces, but in this M car has the most beautiful seat belts. I love this. I love the details that BMW offers. There's lots of details. Also in the B pillars, you've got ventilation, so there's no penalty box in the second row. All right, you're probably curious about the performance specifications. The X540 is a 3-liter inline 6 with 394 horsepower, 428 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. That's with 48-volt architecture. The plug-in hybrid is the 50E, 483 horsepower and up to 44 miles of electric range, 0 to 64.6 seconds. The electric version, which is the iX5, 570 horsepower, 593 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 time 4.4 seconds, with an estimated range of 435 miles. Tesla fast charging is also available, and you can get another 170 miles of range on a fast charger in 10 minutes. That's pretty quick. And of course, the hydrogen specs, we'll be getting those in the near future. Inside the back, there's even more storage as this vehicle is larger. It also has active suspension, so you're gonna get improved safety, improved handling. Everything's been improved on this car, literally from every aspect. So you're probably curious about the pricing. All right, the X540, the gas version starts at $69,800. You're gonna be seeing those coming in the fall of 2026. The xDrive 40, which is the hybrid, $72,100. Plug-in hybrid, $77,500. And the iX5 electric, $79,800. Destination's $1,450. Bottom line is, do you like the design? Do you love it? If so, it's a thumbs up. Is it an X or is it a no? We'll be test driving this vehicle in the very near future, but in the meantime, check one out at your dealership once they become available. Lots of details online, including my article. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The link for that is down below. I'm LaurenFix. Thanks so much for watching.